Customizing combo sets. Hearty noodles.
Should be testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Making sure this works.
Heed the call of your innermost desires.
I'm pretty sure it's working, but
Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power, perfect execution.
perfect.
See the storm and overcome
Okay, let's get to it.
City series.
Hey, Knight, what's up? We're gonna be starting this Hoyo roulette today. No Wuthering Waves today. Just chilling out there. Just because I have very quick dailies to do here, then in Star Rail, I will be playing a bit of Genshin afterwards. Yeah, mini gacha game marathon. It's not gonna be too much. But I guess speaking of gacha gaming, a special program. Am I right? And I've been doing okay, Gohan. Thank you for asking. I was gonna play some what? I was gonna play some Dokkan, but maybe tomorrow. You're doing the World Tournament? I did a little bit of World Tournament today. I might do some more over the weekend. If that's the case. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, back. Sorry about that. But, couple things. One, my, sister's kitten. I'm back in my sister's place. But, my sister's baby kitten was, just at my door, so I let her in. She's about to get ready to sleep on my bed. So yeah, there's that. Hey Jenny, what's up? So yeah, I had to make sure to get her. Yeah, I guess, you know, my niece. That's the appropriate word. Only if you're ready, Jenny. Or was I here? Alright, I was about to get the coffee.
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early
So
birds.
I
It
am
can
looking
also be for the night
for...
owls.
Damn, what am I doing here? What would I do here? I need to get some stun chips, or that's for the weapons, which is fine, but oh, whatever.
No machine ground beans here.
Anomaly certification.
Yes, I may be an intelligent machine, but I still grind my coffee beans by hand.
Anomaly. Well, this doesn't hurt. I just need to think which of my agents we needed.
Did you call me? Meow.
I guess
You
Grace
I
could use
only
it.
handle technical matters.
Yeah, I guess Grace could use that. That's fine.
I only handle technical matters.
Sure, we'll do it. Let me get some for Nicole too. You're pretty exhausted after shift? I mean, if you're exhausted, guess if you're ready. Hey, Jenny. Oh, hang on.
I just wanted to spend some time talking with you.
I got you. Discord did not want that, on the other hand. It
Oh
defaulted.
shit, really?
Yeah, now I can hear you though.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So basically, here's the situation. My sister's kitten, Muffin, thinks I'm crazy, talking to the air. But she's just looking at me. Like, what are you doing?
Granted, I have my dog right next to me. She's not looking at me, but she's just like, I'm gonna let you like talk and drone out.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
I guess she's just happy to have somebody next to her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Long story short, since a lot of the kids are back to school, things are kind of going to get back to normal with the usual busy Friday and Saturday nights.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the very first Friday night of people getting back to school gave me a headache. It was a lot, to say the least.
Get used to... Yeah, I get you. Must be nice going back to a nice old normal.
Excuse me.
Anything new happen at work?
other than a bunch of annoying middle school kids that came in towards the end and made a mess. There's that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was just straight busy, busy, busy.
I get you.
But enough about work. Let's get to the real topic in hand, and also kind of why I wanted to call. All things related to the 5.0 special program.
Yeah. I get you.
It's so much to the point where my one of my family friends kids, remember I briefly told you in private that one of the family friends kids, both of them ended up getting into Genshin just
Yeah.
I think around 4.7.
Yeah. You mentioned that.
So the younger daughter is really excited.
Did you come?
That's sweet.
Like,
I only handle technical matters.
and particularly, I know that she said that she's saving for either Kazuha or Arlecchino.
Good choice. Neither.
So I looked at the banner and I was just like, well, here's your Kazuha. Hope you saved your wishes.
Yeah. The
And
banners
we
are
pretty much
crazy.
went back and forth briefly about the special program. Like, and she even sent me little pics of the 5.0 program that she saw. She's like, I think they're giving 2 10-pulls worth of wishes and a free standard character. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but you know what I mean.
I know.
Excitement.
Yes. Yeah.
And so let's just get through one at a time. So first off, where should we start with this program?
Not too sure.
Since
There's a lot.
I guess first things first, let's just do character banners.
Okay.
Okay, so I was initially hesitant on Milani just because I know her and her tribe is very much inspired by Pacific Islander. I was a little hesitant with how they're going to like portray that, just because even though I'm not of Pacific Islander ethnicity, I was raised in an environment similar.
Right.
So most of my childhood was spent in the Pacific Islands. So it's something I hold very dear to my heart. I mean, a part of me just wants to pull her just because, you know, I want to show appreciation to like at least some form of representation.
I get you.
So I will say, I think for most of the Natlan characters, they're going to be very exploration focused.
That they will be.
Taking the shot.
Like Milani with the surfing, Kachina with the Turby Whirly.
Yeah. I think it
And
was
Kanichi with his,
Turbo something.
Yeah. And Turby Whirly. Yeah, I think that's something like that. I think I got it wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Kanichi with his parkour. So they're going to be very nice for exploration.
Stop resisting.
Very nice, for sure.
Okay, I'm mostly leaning towards Kanichi. Although I will say, whoever I get is who I get.
Yeah.
I'm at 50 some. I'm at about 55 pity. So yeah, I'm about at 55 pity. So whoever I get is who I get. I'm aiming for Kanichi. Walani, she's not a want for. She's not an absolute need for me. So I'm just gonna pick her up on a future rerun.
Gotcha.
I'll attempt to get Kanichi.
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
And I don't know, maybe if I build up enough wishes, especially from the especially by the time the second half comes around, and with all the pulls that we're gonna get.
Yeah, I might try to go for some Kachina copies.
If I win,
attempting to.
If I win the 50-50 per Kanich, maybe I could try and go for the weapon.
Especially with the weapon stuff, actually. That's insane.
Oh, absolutely. Another change to the weapon banner. And a good one.
Yeah.
And now it's essentially just like a 50-50 kind of.
As
I mean,
it should have been.
It's still a 75-20. I mean, it's still a 75-25.
It's not painful to get there.
Instead of, there's a lot more incentive now to like pull for weapons now.
Indeed.
Or at least better security.
Oh, hello, Michaela. It's been a while. How you doing?
And also, free standard 5-star character.
Oh, we're talking about Genshin Impact, Gohan. The 5.0 special program was today.
So, free 5-star standard
Let me
character.
finish my cup of hot water.
Every anniversary from now on.
Yeah.
I can finally get my Chi-Chi after 2 fucking years.
Here I am with C6. You want some? I mean, take some off the table.
Babe.
Take some off the table, you know? It's all good.
Babe, no thank you. Like, you can keep that C6 Chi-Chi.
I mean, it's up for grabs. I will definitely be choosing Dia, like, top candidate for sure. Because
depending on how my polls go for Kanich.
Well, actually, Diluc, Mona, Chi-Chi, Jean are all C6. Yeah, I'm choosing Dia. This is happening in version 5.0, Gohan. Literally,
Can
that's
you give me a little time to rest, please? I promise I will take you. Not now. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The little baby is being a little mousy.
Touch my
now.
tail.
That's okay. I think what I'm going to be doing right now before I log off of Zenless is just get all my DPSs leveled. They are not very leveled.
Oh yeah, this just reset.
I'm going to be doing that last in Genshin.
Okay, got you. I finished. Let me just say, all I'll say is it's so much less restrictive than the last one. Thank heavens.
Thank heavens indeed, yeah.
Because I was really tired with the last one being so damn restricted.
I agree with you.
It's just like if you don't have a bunch of hydro on you for like the second half, you're
Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
As
just
I was saying,
yeah, it's just you or
if you don't have enough hydro, like at least 3 hydro units, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, indeed. It is ridiculous.
What the fuck?
You okay?
I'm looking at my abyss record for this cycle.
Yeah.
So you know the strongest single strike in section?
Yes.
No surprise, it's my Navia, but the amount she did.
Is something the matter?
313k.
Ooh, nice. That is pretty strong.
Oh, and that's because since it's Navia's birthday,
Need something? My
I
services
took
are
her
expensive.
skill to level 9.
Yeah.
So she did some extra damage.
Very good.
Nothing to fear. The cunning
This
hairs
was
are here.
actually the very first abyss that I took my Bloom team. I keep screwing up my rotations though.
Yeah, I getcha. But a lot of people are saying the same though. It's like that 5-star selector is so late.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, better late than never.
Yeah, it's a little too late, I guess. You know?
I suppose so.
Don't worry.
Oh, speaking of that, continue to go down the path of W's.
Hmm?
So, let's continue to go down the path of W's.
Yeah.
Let me double check. What should I tackle next? Okay. The other thing I'm most excited for. The Sanctifying Elixir.
Oh yeah, that's true.
AKA Genshin's version of modeling resin.
Yeah, that's actually a bigger W over Star Rail, funny enough.
Oh, absolutely. Because let me tell you, I would use the self-modeling in resin to get my main stat, and I still get shit pieces.
Yeah, I feel you there.
This is even better because not only do you choose the main stat, but you can choose not one, but two substats.
Yeah. I know, Michaela, I'm also trying to get Jane, though. Forgot to mention that.
Huh?
No, it's a Zenless Zone character stuff. Forgot to mention it.
Oh, got you. So, it's so good that even my family friend kid, she just recently messaged me about that. She's like, Jen, in 5.0 you could customize artifact stats. And I'm just like, yup. 3 elemental goblets with double crit for everybody. This is so perfect because there are some characters that I need to get, yeah, I need them to get like a single upgrade, and I think this will be it. And this is perfect timing too, because
The enemy's still kicking.
Because specifically for Yelan, since I ended up getting Aqua Simulacra, I'm thinking maybe instead of changing the sand, maybe I could change the circlet for a crit rate circlet and have my two chosen substats be crit damage and energy recharge instead.
Yeah.
I think that'll be better.
It will depend on the person, but I would think a lot of people will go for the the goblet and then like double crit. That's gonna be like a popular combo.
Yeah. Specifically, elemental goblets with double crit, and also offensive sands with double crit.
Yeah, those are crazy good.
Because for me, the hardest pieces for me to get right, or at least the most ones that I find so hard, and this is universal for all sets, is okay. Okay, universally for like a majority sets, some of the sets were pretty nice to me with the elemental goblets, but most of them double crit elemental goblets, and the one that's harder for me than the goblets are the sands. Offensive sands with double crit, I don't know why, they're so hard for me to get. I think specifically, the ones that screw me over are the attack double crit, and on the occasion that I need ER with double crit.
Stop resisting.
Like, I struggle getting those so much.
One last offensive. Retargeting.
So I might actually just I'm just gonna quickly like go through some of my characters and see which ones I can which one of them needs like a single upgrade, just so I could put them on the list for like Sanctifying Elixir upgrade. Because off the top of my head, I would say Yelan and I would say Yelan needs would be in need for that, and also Navia. Because that yeah, because that goblet is atrocious.
I feel you.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
I might still, yeah, I might try to dip into that as well. Just
Yeah, I think mainly just those peeps. Oh wait, actually, I would think Nahida also needs something. I need a better EM stance for her. Because this one, because hers has crit damage, but no crit rate on there. And on top of that, it only had like one roll into crit damage. So I can easily improve on that.
right. I get that.
Maybe even Chiori too, because I'm thinking of switching her goblet. Okay, even though she could use the 24% defense percent, I feel she could. Her goblet is kind of wasted into flat defense, even though she uses it. I feel like it could have gone like another few rolls. Like she could have more crit damage on her.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I would be okay shading down her crit rate to probably at least 75 and exchange it for more crit damage.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. I don't know. I'm just like surprised at all the actual changes that they're attempting to do. Like, bruh.
I know. Actually, Shiori might be in need of possibly two upgrades, just because if I'm able to get a good crit damage circlet with a lot of crit rate,
Yeah.
maybe I could get away with that. I don't know.
An opening.
Don't push it too far.
I got a lot of
Like, it's only
upgrades to do. I'm trying to think of which
Yeah.
ones, though.
But mainly it's Yelan and Navia.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at my Marche Chaussee pieces, especially my circlets. They're pretty bad.
Yeah. I'm trying to think though what else. Oh my goodness. Speaking of, I saw the world level 9 like drop comparison on the stream.
Wait, what?
The world level 9 drop comparison. They did one on stream.
Wait!
The freaking Kairagi inspectors. I think their drop rate has been extremely increased. Like, and if I go back to Inazuma and they drop 100% of the time, I'm going to have a flashback of like all those freaking farming runs I did. Like the past.
Even though I haven't done probably near as much of the farming as you have. From the few that I did, especially from farming Chiori and also farming the other Inazuma peeps, like when I was farming for Wanderer.
I'm just gonna feel nothing but pain. I'm just gonna feel nothing but pain. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And then farming for not just Chiori but also Ayaka and A.
Yeah.
Like I'm already having PTSD.
Yeah, I think for now. Like, give me a sec. I'm just probably gonna end this.
No worries.
End this part here.
No worries. But like all the time, that time when I was farming for them and I see the drop and I'm just like, only one? But then I have to tell myself, one step, yeah, it's one closer, so quit your bitching.
Yeah, it's true.
But no, thanks to this, I have a right to bitch.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck was this?
Where
the fuck was this when I was farming for Ayaka? Where was this when I'm trying to get my Raiden Shogun triple crown?
Yeah. I was there when the old texts of the Kairagi were like no drop
Back
or
in
one
our
drop.
day, we
Yeah.
only get one drop of the lowest grade material for Kairagi.
Yeah, back in my day. Sorry, so annoying. Alright, heading into good old Star Rail now. Just gonna toss it on auto and chill.
Got you. So yeah, not only are they like directly changing the drop, but it also adds up with the world level 9.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't done it like a world level ascension quest in like
Years. Literally
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
It has been literally
I
years.
even like goddamn. I never thought I'd see the light.
Yeah, it's crazy. Alright.
Well,
So
I guess this means my my ascension boss time will be a lot less shorter than it usually is.
yeah,
So I
because
guess we could expect 3 drops every time.
yeah, now it's a chance to be 4 if we're
Wait,
taking
really?
if we're taking the like increments into account. So with world level 8
That's a 4.
with world level 8 we have chance of 2 to 3. But if we're taking the live stream into account, that 3 will be guaranteed, and then we might get into 4. There's no official confirmation on that though, so I cannot say.
Because I know with the new world level ascension, that means pretty much guaranteed to get 3 drops, but I didn't think the possibility of getting 4 crossed my mind.
Yeah, so basically what that means is if the 3 is guaranteed, and assume we need like 46 for a level 90 character, that's going to be like at least assuming like 8 like 16 runs, let's say 16 runs of that world once. So that would be like what? I'm actually going to have to get the calculator out for this. Hang on. So
Thank you for doing the math for me.
So 16.
My brain is a little too tired and not wrinkly enough for this.
So technically, it would be 640 resin. At the absolute worst,
shit.
yeah, at the absolute worst, if we had 2, and we needed 46, and assuming we got 2 at the worst rolls, that'd be 23. So 23 times 40 runs each. That would be 920. If we were to do absolute worst. So assuming that, let's say, we start from 0 and we continuously get 3 at a time with world level 9, in comparison to the 2 to 3 range, we would be saving 280 resin. Once we reach,
damn.
that's approximately like a day plus extra worth.
That is really good.
It is massive. Like, damn. Okay, I think I'm being a little too loud. Muffin's starting to wake up. Stay still. Finally got her to sleep.
Is she sleeping on your lap?
She's sleeping on my bed. Yeah, she's finally asleep. I'm trying not to wake her up. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, so I think for today we go on the hunt for Hunt Calyx. And Ty, I'm glad you asked. The new animation for the guaranteed 5-star for limited is interesting.
That's gonna take some time to get used to.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
I will say, knowing the new world level implications. So this has the effect. I know it has the effect on bosses. Does it also affect the amount of drops we get for ley lines?
it should, yeah.
perfect because I am needing to farm books.
Eternal.
I
All
still
will be
need to
swept
farm
away
books.
by the wind.
I'm starting to dip my toes in building simulacra and also mailed flour for Kave.
Gotcha. Because I mean, in terms of what I'm going to be using with my resin at the moment, it's most likely just going to be XP bucks.
Yeah, mostly EXP books for me. And Mora.
Yeah. Mostly EXP bucks. I am fresh out. More will come later, but geez. I am poor in books.
Don't worry, I've been there. I'm poor on 4.
Until everything
Yeah.
burns to ashes!
I mean, but what else is new for me at this point?
Yeah.
I was just so curious to see. Man, I really took the gamble on that Lumigoose LSD. I was so damn scared I would be getting it, and I'm just like, oh god.
I mean, technically, the Lumidoose, I mean, Shangling can still use it. It always comes down to Shangling.
Okay, you know what? Speaking of weapon banner, again, I'm really glad that this change is made. I'm fortunate enough that most of my weapon banner pulls have been
All will be swept away
okay
by
at the
wind.
very least. I can only recall one banner that really screwed me over.
Yeah. I think that
And that
was...
was Nivea.
for me, it was Raiden's weapon. First
Oh,
run.
really? Engulfing lightning?
Yeah, first run, it was horrendous.
For me, it was Nivea's weapon. Like him in the Homa.
Yeah.
Like, that was atrocious.
Yeah.
Like, that was the first time I had to, like, use the guaranteed
All
2
will be
fate
swept away
points.
by the wind.
It'd be like that.
Like, that sucked.
Yeah. Oh,
But-
the trailer time. Capitano against Mafika. I wasn't
Oh, hell yeah.
I wasn't expecting it, but goddamn.
I didn't expect to be this excited for a Capitano, but I am. I low-key want him to be playable. I even told my family friend about him. She's like, meanwhile, I'm still gonna go for Kazuha. I was like, no worries, you pull for him.
Yeah, Kazuo enables most teams regardless, so...
Yep, pretty much. So, good choice, girly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was over here, the
All will be
Capitano note,
swept
and
away
she's
by
like,
the wind.
But,
is he going to be playable? And I'm just like, I'm praying he is.
yeah. Capitano, though, that's an interesting thing, because the Fatui use delusions and then their vision. So people are speculating that the cryo is
And
his delusion.
And apparently, he is rank number 1.
He is the strongest Fatui Harbinger, yes. We exclude Pierre, because he's like the grandfather. But,
Oh, really?
yeah, Pierre's
That
like...
was the part that confused me. I
Yeah,
was confused for the longest time, especially
Piero
like,
started the Fatui Harbingers, and then he just like
Okay, so he's
excluded
the
himself.
founder.
Yeah, he's the founder, so he excluded himself out, probably to handle business in the shadows. So Capitano is the
Okay.
face. He like got his proved his mettle, so to say, to be the
Okay.
strongest.
So like look. Okay, so ranking like from so 1 is Capitano, 2 is the Torre, 3 is Columbina, if you listen to Child's voice lines. 4 is Arlecchino. 5 is what was number 5?
Scaramouche, technically.
Wait, no. Scaramouche is number 6, right?
Then he got erased.
Oh wait. 5 is the Rooster.
The Rooster. Yeah, the banker.
6. Yeah. 6 was formerly Scaramouche.
Mm-hmm.
7 is
Angela.
okay. That probably 7 was probably not confirmed, but we could damn well guess. 8, Senora, rest in peace.
But I mean, you can't say that. You know, we're going to, you know, the land of resurrection, Tokyo. She has a chance.
9. Okay. Oh wait, I think number 7 is Sandrone, because I remember from Scaramouche's voice lines that he insinuated that she is like kind of a number below him.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's number 7. Number 9. Okay. This is where things get a little testy. 9, 10, kind of don't really know. I've seen theories that there is an unnamed number 10.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are thinking that Pantalone is number 9.
That makes sense.
I don't know, but like, there's like a gap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than Scaramouche now being a gap.
Will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah.
Like, even with him around, like, there is another gap. And then, of course, 11 is Child.
Yeah. And yes, Ty, I remember all those crackpot resurrection theories for Senora. I remember those.
Oh, wait, yeah. Everybody's really putting that in.
I probably may have contributed to one of those in my heart and soul.
You really wanted Senora to just be playable.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I mean, I don't blame you. Did I say this? Not gonna lie, I kind of thought she was your type.
You would be correct, yes. I mean, Arlecchino came in and filled that void, but there's a Senora sized hole in my Senora-shaped heart. Cannot be filled.
Oh my god. Okay.
Technically TCG, yes. Technically, but... I mean, technically Senora did get added into TCG, but...
Yeah, I was about to say that.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Not the same.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a lot of theories and predictions that we'll be seeing Columbina in Natlin. I'm not too sure how well the planes are going to hold up anymore now. Mainly because we're getting obviously Capitano in there.
I can see Columbina coming near the end of the Archon, like the main Archon quests. Like when everything's dying down after the big war between Capitano versus Malvika, or however the conflict is supposed to go down.
I will say, Malvika, again, she really just looks like a branded Himiko.
Yeah.
Like if Himiko from Impact Third decided to like make her way into Genshin.
Yeah, and decided to bring biker type attire, but there's no bikes.
And also, you're probably not gonna get this reference, but like, this, like when I saw her design, I just immediately got like childhood flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a human version of one of the characters in My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic.
Then yeah, I don't know. Right now.
But like, if I sent you the design of her, I bet you would think like, yeah, this definitely looks like a Malvika, like reskin.
What does Malvika need to do for me to be in my top 2?
That's gonna be hard.
That is rough, yeah.
Because like
she has to be like pure offense. She can't be a support.
Literally no. There is no room for support, or at least
she can support by killing the enemies in front of her. However, I would assume she'd have to like take the two roles of the current Pyro Archons, Xiangling and Benny, and combine them into one.
I
Probably.
would say so. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, just
I
like
am a little sad that I'm a little sad that I mean, aside from the Pyro Archon, I was expecting to get at least one
All
other
will be
character who's
swept away
also
by the
Pyro,
wind.
but don't think getting any other Pyro from Natlin. Which is kind of a damn shame.
yeah.
Because, again, I was hoping that Natlin would bring, like, a couple other more Pyro units. Especially if we're wanting another Ogfield, because we need someone to take the burden off of Xiangling.
Yeah, Xiangling's back is like in like nth degree of scoliosis from freaking carrying Pyro these past 4
Literally.
years.
I agree.
Like I don't know how she does it. Actually, just a quick check here. We have 4 days until pretty much next week for Star L. Jeez.
Oh,
For Jiaocho.
I have 270 polls. I kind of folded and just got the battle pass.
Mm-hmm. I get
However, I'm not going to be getting any express passes.
Gotcha.
Just because we already get so many polls. I only really get the nameless pass just for like extra like Tears of Dreams and also fodder. So
Yeah,
like
I gotcha.
extra fodder and also fuel.
Yeah, I get that.
But that's it, really. Like, I'm not really in need of any more polls, especially since I've saved so much
Yeah.
that I can't justify getting both the Express Pass and Nameless. I kind of have to choose one or the other, and I'm deciding on the Nameless.
Let me
Yeah.
stay here a little longer.
Before we switch over to Genshin, I forgot to do the Star Rail event. Let's see. It's like a...
And again, just like my plan for pulling Kanich, whoever I get pulling on Yaocho is who I get. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
Like, whether I win the 50-50 or lose the 50-50, that's what I get.
I agree. Snapshot, we have 6 days.
Especially because I have 2 mommies to save for. Regardless.
Quite, yes.
This means I'm gonna have to finish Emily's story. I mean, I still have time. 12 days, we're fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I could get Emily's story done. If I were to pick 4 Archons in their prime to fight the Fatui, okay, Sarita doesn't count. Which 4 of the 6 are y'all picking?
For the
So
Fatui?
4 Archons in their prime to fight the Fatui.
4 Archons in their prime versus Fatui. It's a rough one. Actually.
Obviously, Zhongli and A.
Oh yeah, I guess those would be 2 contenders. I would love to see.
I don't know about Venti though, to be honest.
He looks the weakest, but if we remember,
And as for Nahida, okay, obviously Farina, like, she was set up to play the. Okay, you said in their prime.
yeah,
Then you know what, Fosalor, yeah, I'll bring along Fosalor.
yeah. Fossilor. I was thinking. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else. Because Venti I would still contend for, just
I
because
don't really know. I
he
think
he looks the
between
weakest. But during the first Apple Archipelago, it's mentioned that the Anima Archon literally cut off a mountain and slingshotted it over there. So
because between Venti, Gudavada, and Mabuika, I probably would be more inclined to choose Mabuika over the other two.
I get you. And
But
yes,
that's
Theo, I do like Emily. Theo, I have her raised.
cool, but
I have her raised enough anyway.
I had a different vision for how I see Emily time-wise personally. And I'm not too attached to her to desperately pull for her, so I had to skip.
Mm-hmm. Exit here. Yeah. I wouldn't have gotten Emily if Chi-Chi didn't arrive. I let my pride take. Yeah, I just let my pride take my judgment. If I was gonna lose to 50-50, I would have hoped it would be Dia. No.
It had to be a C6 Chi-Chi.
Yeah. Had to be C6 Chi-Chi. I know Steph would have loved it. For sure. I'd be like, hey Steph, you want my Chi-Chi? Go ahead.
I am not in any hurry for Chi-Chi, low-key. But whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I would be okay if she came on the standard banner. Like, if I had extra wishes on the standard banner and I get it from there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was hoping for.
But no. Losing the 50-50 to her?
Yeah.
That's gonna be rough.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Made me feel bad on the inside. It's nice talking.
I will say it's gonna be very ironic if I get C6 D-Loop this quick because I'm already at C4 D-Loop and I don't even use him.
I mean, his C6 is basically C0 Ito.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Ito's entire skill set is basically C6 D-Loop.
Really? What is this C6?
C6 allows D-Loop's normals to not be interrupted, which is Ito's entire thing at C0.
God damn.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like, I'm already making a couple exceptions to Claymore users that I would use. Like, the only other Claymore character that I touch is Navia.
Right.
Navia and very soon Kabe.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually very soon Kamine, so I'm making a couple more exceptions.
Yeah, Kamine's solid. I like his gameplay.
He's the only physical DPS unit that I would use. No offense to Eula, I'm sorry.
I was about to say, like, I'm fighting.
Sorry.
Those.
You can keep Eula. Eula is yours. Eula's your girl.
That's fine. That's fine. What are these trash cans doing? Jesus. Yeah, Gohan.
So,
you're with me.
So as for characters that I would go for in Atlan, so like, again, Walani is more of a like, I can go without her for a little bit, but I will pick her up on a rerun if the stars align.
Yeah, I honestly would not mind if I get her, just to see that new animation. I would not mind.
I will attempt to get Kanich But again, like, if I don't get him, then he will be a rerun candidate.
Okay.
Shilolin, the Geodia looking girl, I'm so torn. Like,
Shilonen, I think it was.
yeah, I'm very torn on if I want her or not. Because, like, she's a Geo unit, and I'm just like, I only have 3 Geo characters I really touch.
Okay, I have to be careful with my phrasing here, since you use touch, but yes, I would use Shilonen as part of my Geo units.
But I've seen a lot of forbidden talk in the library that she could be potentially really good in Universal. But again, considering she's a Geo unit, I have my reservations on that. And on top of that, like, it's not confirmed, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, I get that.
Citlali, I really want her.
Oh, Chitali?
So she is a solid, yeah. Skipping Chaska, I'm sorry. End of story.
I did take a look at her. I did take a look at her vision in the trailer.
She's an Animo unit, apparently.
And
a lot of people said that she's an Animo unit.
Yeah, it is an Animo vision. I'm like, God damn it! Don't make me do this.
I am not pulling for her. I am sorry.
I know, but my Animo instincts are like coming out of the woodwork. Like, no, don't do it. Save it for the boys.
And Ionson, even though she was featured way back in the Teyvat trailer, I honestly didn't really feel all that much for her.
Yeah, she kind of just appeared and then left. Like, that is so weird.
Top of that, yeah. On top of that, apparently she's an Electro unit rather than a Pyro unit, which really perplexes me.
Yeah.
Like, I really thought that she would be a Pyro unit.
I thought so too.
But no, she's an Electro unit. I already have so many Electro DPSs. So...
It's time for another one, I guess.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So she's unfortunately going to be a skip. Mavalika is such a maybe.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I already have 3 Pyro on fielders that I use. One of them is a 4-star. I have Arlecchino and Linny. And I kind of made up my mind that, like, with those 2, I don't think I'll be wishing for any more Pyro on fielders. So this means Hutel is off the table because I have Arlecchino.
Yeah.
Klee is unfortunately off the table because I have Yanfei. And Yoimiya is off my table because I got Linny.
Yeah, you'd be like that.
I don't know why, but, like, I'm so stubborn with my Pyro units.
Guys, I'm not gonna C6 Arlecchino unless the shiny stuff, you know, slows down for a bit. Then it's a strong maybe. But I'm not going to. Come on.
Remember how you said maybe you would skip Xinyun or something like that?
Yeah, then I didn't. Turns out
and what happened?
Turns out she made my mono animo cosplay dreams come true. So we'll see.
I was supposed to keep you in check, but you still pull for her anyway.
Yeah. Yep. It'll be fine. Probably.
And then I say that as I make plans to C6 Chiori. Oh, well, I will say, with the anniversary, this means top-ups recess. So, you know what? this is actually a pretty good opportunity for me.
Yeah, same here. I might. I don't know if I'll do them immediately. It's no point. Probably just gonna save them. Like,
No, I'm gonna
you
wait.
know.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna use the top ups for any of the Natlan characters. I'm so sorry. I have my priorities.
I'm probably gonna use it for Knitch if anything goes wrong. And or I win my 50-50 on Mulani.
So
Trying to pull for
aside
Katina.
from so aside from a few select characters, for Natlan, I'm still gonna be putting my focus on reruns. And now, actually, with the change to the weapon banner, I have more incentive to pull for weapons that I wanted to get for my characters.
Exactly, yeah.
So, like, I already got Simulacra now. As for my other characters that I wanted weapons for, I expressed desire in getting Kagura's Verity.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with how often I use Yaimiko.
Oh yeah,
Like,
true. Solid one.
Like, I think out of a lot of my 5-star characters, or at least DPS wise, like main and sub DPS, Ganyu and Yaimiko are my most used. I think
That's
Yaimiko
fair.
is slowly starting to take more of that spot.
That's fair. He's super easy to play.
Mm-hmm. So as for signature weapons that I kind of want, I don't really care to get Floating Dreams for Nahida, to be honest.
Yeah, I wanted to try and get it on a rerun, but then with my 3-star weapon, she's doing fine. It's like,
She's on another copy of Sackfrag. She's fine.
yeah, in my case,
Cyno is such a maybe.
Yeah, I really
because aesthetically,
I did want to get a C6 a long time ago. Long time
Wait,
ago.
what?
I wanted to get a C6 a long time ago. Before I go though,
C6 Cyno?
Yeah, a long time ago. But then
Mhm.
Shiny Fontaine, Shiny Natlan
Yep.
doesn't help. Give me a
Got
second
you.
though. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna put Muffin downstairs to sleep.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
got you. Okay. Don't mind getting R2 engulfing. Personally, I do not care to pull for Chaska, unfortunately. But yeah, the only characters that I think I'm willing to get fully, or at least on first run. Okay, even though I say Kanich and Sitlali, and I say whoever I get is who I get, it's gonna heavily depend on who comes next. So as for my Kanich pulling, I might actually just put pulling for him on hold until the following patch live stream, just so I see who reruns next. Or at least in the case of if I lose my 50-50. So, like, if I win my 50-50 for Kanich, then all is Gucci gang. But if I lose the 50-50, then I'd probably put my plan pulling him on hold. So it'll heavily depend on who's rerunning. Just because I did promise myself that since I'm only focusing on getting 2 Natlan characters, or at least on first banner anyways, I said Mulani I'd pick her up on a rerun. I'm not in any particular rush to get her first round. And on top of that, I already have a good amount of Hydro units. So it's only Kanich and Sitlali. Mavuika's such a maybe for me. A part of me wants her to like kind of like complete my Archon set. But like again, my focus are on rerun characters and stray weapons. Because again, also keep in mind that I have the long-term goal of getting Shiori to C6. So this means personally for me, even though the top-ups are going to reset, I'm going to save them for whenever Shiori decides to rerun and come around. So again, heavily going to depend. And on top of that, because I have a small backlog of other characters that I really want to raise and teams that I want to try out, I can't justify, I kind of have to be picky. And on top of that, besides Kinich and Sitlali, I do have interest on pulling for Capitano if he happens to be playable. So, excited for him if he becomes playable. And to be honest, I would probably take him over Mavuika any day of the week. Yeah, I would take him and Columbina if she happens to show her face in that one. Yeah, and on top of that, I just really want a chance to like really replenish my resources. This patch really threw a big curveball at me. I thought I'd be skipping it entirely, but no. I pretty much caved in the worst way possible. Well, not for Emily, but it's for other reasons.
Alright. Back. Muffin is
Hello.
Muffin is
Again.
downstairs, and she is in the AC. She should be
Aw.
fine.
But yeah, so Sino, getting his weapon is such a maybe for me.
Yeah, I get it.
Just because, how much crit rate does his signature weapon give?
It's like 30
30.
something.
Yeah, deathmatch gives 30 something. Like maybe
40
slightly
something.
more. I don't.
44.
Wait, what?
44.
Oh, his signature weapon gives 44.
Deathmatch.
Really?
Yeah. Unless I forgot. The 44 sounds closer to deathmatch.
Deathmatch is 36, almost 37.
Yeah. What level is it?
But as for his signature, oh, I was just asking how much his signature gives.
I think it's about the same range.
Yeah, I don't know if I have incentive to get it, to be honest.
I get you.
Other than aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's paired with another weapon that I'm trying to get, then maybe. I don't know. I don't have any desire to get Calamity Queller. Again, if it happens to be on another, if it happens to be paired with another character weapon that I want, then I'm not. You know what? Fine. I'm not gonna say no.
I get you.
I definitely. Okay, a weapon that I do want, and would not mind having more of, Jade Cutter.
Yeah.
Splitter.
That's what I was thinking for the 44. That's Jade Cutter.
Yeah, Jade Cutter and Miss Splitter. Especially Miss Splitter. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want two. One for Ayaka, one for Kaching.
Yeah, that's what I did. Except I also gave one to Cosmo.
I not gonna lie, personally, I'm not gonna say no to another key attaching to suit, just because Layla.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's a hard if.
Yeah, that's like if you're going in on optimizing
That's
stuff.
if it's paired. Again, that's if it's paired with another weapon that I don't mind getting. To be honest, even though like Arlecchino is my kind of my more used pyro DPS unit, I don't know how willing I am to get the um the Blood Boon Crescent.
Mm-hmm. It would only be for
Like,
like its crit and passive, as well as
and also
aesthetic.
the aesthetic for Scythe.
Yeah. And yes, Todd, the TCG was so minimal.
But the fact that her signature weapon has less crit rate than a fucking deathmatch, yeah.
Well, for her, she does need to attack, so she attacks quite frequently. So you don't necessarily need a lot of crit rate with the frequency of attack, technically speaking.
Yes.
But it's nice to have the big crit numbers.
Oh yeah, I personally, not gonna lie, would want a better circlet, a slightly better circlet for Arlecchino. I hate the amount of defense percent it has on there.
Same here.
So you know what? She will be on the list for Sanctifying Elixir.
Yeah, I get you there.
Just like mainly for circlet. Everything else is fine.
Yeah. I getcha.
Like, just like get a crit damage circlet main stat, and just have the substat want be like crit rate and attack percent.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Risley, I don't care to get his ugly ass weapon, so I'm good.
Okay,
I don't really care.
So fair, yeah. The weapon wasn't.
I mean, hey, it's pretty ugly.
Yeah. I still haven't tried Risley Burn Team actually.
People think the key is ugly. No, Risley's weapon is fugly. Not to mention it has lower crit rate.
Yeah, I think he just wants attack to maximize those mounts.
Yeah, like, it's fine. He gets fine. He gets by with an R5 flowing purity. He will be fine.
Yeah.
Wanderer, I personally don't care to get the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he survives off of an R5 Widsith.
He does, but Taco Bell. I raise you that argument. He does, correct, but Taco Bell. I raise you that argument.
Taco Bell. God damn it.
What?
Damn it. Now I kind of want Taco Bell, but it's so late.
Yeah. Far too late, yeah.
Yeah, way too late. So, the only, like, weapon I'm genuinely willing to, like, get is Kagura's Verity, and that's for Miko.
Yeah.
And considering the fact that I use her so often, I feel okay with that.
I get that. And yeah, Taj, she has like a blood hatred against Rayo's or Risley's signature. Jeez. That is some generational hatred.
And I only really say that just because a lot of people gave a lot of shit on the key. Hey, at least the key has a function. HP.
Correct, yeah. Oh.
I mean, like, Risley's fugly weapon, even though it has crit rate, it has fucking low crit rate. Only 22. Like, I could get better crit rate on a Lost Prayer.
You could, yeah. All these for young Letha. I forgot this gave destruction materials. Let's go.
I will say, like, even with Wanderer's Taco Bell, it has pretty low crit damage too. Like, isn't it like only 44 crit damage?
44 crit damage. Oh.
Ugh.
Hang on. Hang on. Hello, Muffin. I put you downstairs. You want to sleep up here? Okay. Fine. I gave her the AC and everything. She still came up to my room. That's fine. Silly cat. Anyway, you're saying?
How much crit damage does his signature have?
44.1.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Sorry, I'm still looking at Muffin. What?
Like, that has slightly less crit damage than a fucking Widsith. No, thank you.
But it does make up for a lot of attack. It's like 741.
I mean, I guess.
It
But, like,
makes
is it
you
worth, like, I mean, unless you really like the character.
It's basically like makes Wanderers like normal attacks like go through the roof, pretty much.
I guess.
Attempt to C6 Wanderer tie. I have him at C2
Well-
right now.
Nah, don't you have him at, like, C3?
C3, sorry, because I was pulling with you because you
Mhm.
wanted to get. Yeah, I got the C3. Yeah, I forgot about that. Whoopsie daisy. That's fine. Whoopsie daisy. Silly me. Hee.
Yeah, honestly, like, after the introduction of, like, 88% crit damage on weapons, I kind of become so much more pickier with weapons.
Yeah.
Or at least with offensive weapons.
Yeah, the crit damage girly. I get you.
This is mainly why I went for Simulacra, Lo-Fi, Uraku Mitsugiri. What else had like really high crit damage? Oh, Splendor of Tranquil Waters. That has 88% crit damage. Niviette's weapon has 88.
All right, we are ending the night with some Genshin Impact. Ooh.
And I think the highest crit rate weapon,
It's
I think it's a toss up between Hunter's Path and Lost Prayer.
highest crit. Give me a second.
Oh no, it is Hunter's Path. Hunter's Path is like 44 crit rate.
Yeah, crazy stuff, right?
I know. Second is probably Lost Prayer because it's at 33.
Yeah. Hello, Muffin. What are you looking at me for?
Muffin baby.
She's looking at something. No, she's. Yes, that's a good yawn. I'm tired too. Go to bed. Please go to bed.
Now, I know I talk a lot of shit about how much crit rate a weapon has or how much crit damage a weapon has when I'm the one who has a fucking verdict on me.
It'll be fine.
And that has pretty low crit rate as well. I kind of only really pulled it because out of all of the claymores I have, like she was the first like limited claymore character I wished for. So I had nothing.
Gotcha.
Like I had nothing for her. So I was just like, well, I guess I have nothing to lose. Plus it's paired with the splitter, so you know what? It's not gonna be all too bad if I lose.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the only reason why I ever really pulled for verdict.
Yeah.
Just because I had nothing. Or at least nothing in the way of traditional crit rate crit damage.
Would you mind coming with me to buy a copy of today's newspaper?
I gotcha. Yes, Muffin, what is it? No, you can't have what I'm drinking. It's bad for you. It's water. Where was I? All right, I wanted to try
was-
out Risley Melt with this. Forgot about that. Now I can do it.
I will say the only other standard weapon that's worthwhile is Skyward Harp, just because not only it has a crit rate stat, but it also, in the passive, it has a crit damage substat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
So it's very nice. Like, that thing has saved me more than once.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only weapon I'm really, like, inclined to getting
Mm-hmm.
is out of for my characters, Conqueror's Verity, Miss Splitter, and Jay Cutter. But that's it. Oh, and also, I won't be too pressed of pulling for another key. But
I
that's it, really.
I getcha.
Like, again, I'm kind of being a little bit more picky with who and what I choose to pull on.
Yeah. Give me just a second, Jenny. Okay, check Discord.
Huh?
Check Discord real quick.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Sure.
Let's light it up. Extract.
For more, please.
Yeah, I had a feeling you like
Oh my
it.
gosh, she's so big!
Yeah, she's getting bigger.
Oh.
Oh, at night. I could probably do some artifact
Anybody want to
runs.
help me farm artifacts for Arlecchino?
Yeah, I can hop in. Got nothing else to do for tonight anyway.
I got a majority of I got my Genshin business done probably before 2 p.m. hit.
Yeah, I wasn't able to do anything because I was in a long commute, so it is what it is.
And because I'm working tomorrow morning,
Ooh.
I won't be able to hop on until probably after work.
Gotcha.
Oh, damn it. So that means... Sorry, I'm just calculating how much more time until my resin caps.
Oh, good. But yeah, I am just not going to touch any artifacts this remainder of the
Oh,
patch.
damn. That means, like, I'm gonna have to condense my resin before I head over to work.
Should be fine. Ish. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, and very, I know for the next patch, kind of like towards the end, it's Leyline Overflow. Very soon it should be Overflowing Mastery this time around, right?
Yes, it's Overflowing Mastery.
Okay, got it.
I literally have no one to use it on, though. So
I am probably going to use it for Arlecchino. Arlecchino Triple Crown.
I mean,
Or at least prepping for Triple Crown.
I get you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I would probably use it to maybe... I don't know who else at the moment. That's what I'm thinking of. It's weird.
Because I still got some peeps to, like, get to Triple Crown.
What are my orders?
I got you. Alright. Yeah, more books. I do not want to spend my time farming books in that one. At least for the, you know, release patch, I guess. Because I want to just run around the map.
Oh, tomorrow, very soon, it'll be Chiori's birthday.
Ooh, very nice.
My best girl. Or at least one of my best girls.
Yep.
We're way behind schedule.
Get you there.
So yeah, I will probably be using that. I will probably be using my overflowing mastery for Arlecchino.
Sounds good.
Next on the agenda.
Nice.
Okay, I'd say Arlecchino and who else? Let me just double check.
Alright. So what I'm going to do is we'll just do 5 condensed runs, and then we go into Abyss. Pretty much. No, actually, I'll save my 5 condensed for later. I'm in no rush. We go into Abyss. It's on the thumbnail that this Abyss is considered to be really hard. And I'm like, alright, I'll be the judge of that.
Nah, compared to the last one, it's not that bad.
Alright, so when characters attack burning enemies. Yes, Muffin, what is it? You want to play?
Okay, I'd say.
Blanket?
Okay, so I would say my overflowing mastery will go towards Arlecchino and Ayaka.
Gotcha. So what's this? Is it the same as always? Same as always with the first few floors. Pyro first, Hydro second. Hydro first, Pyro second. Okay, I'm not too worried. Let's do it. Just double check which ones. Okay, so just
Saturday,
Arlecchino.
Sunday. Okay.
Did Solo Yelan move a left? Navia crushes 412. Interesting time. I'm just gonna do solo Arlecchino. What's the point? Trying.
Marina's already set to be triple crown very soon. 12. Give me a moment. Ah, shit.
Let the mighty be humble. To the very another test subject.
Well, once again, I just remember my Arlecchino is C3. So, she's very powerful. You can still do it C0, but won't be as quick. Just as a disclaimer.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
My mother just came back from hanging out with the family friends that were visiting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just using this time to take Luna for her evening walk.
Gotcha. Sounds good. I guess evening, late morning at this point. Jeez.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I would say my overflowing mastery prep will be for sorry, I'm just double checking shit.
It's okay.
Yeah, I would say between a couple characters that I'll be prepping with Overflowing Mastery, it would be... I'm just looking through a lot of stuff right now.
All good. You know what? Let's have some variety for this one. What could we do here? I'll bring... I know I would bring Nicolette first half. So bring Arlecchino solo. Yeah, let's be boring. Nicolette.
Okay, so yeah, the characters in that I'll be prepping more with Overflowing Mastery for like any form of the crowns.
Right.
Shenhe, Kazuha, yeah. So Shenhe, Kazuha, Arlecchino, and Ayaka. No worries.
Muffin found a cardboard bag or a paper bag to play with.
Aw.
And she's not doing anything bad, so whatever. Well, tie to be specific, C3 Arlecchino is not fair. C0 is perfectly fair.
But I think the closest person who I will be able to finish up with the prep, like, okay, Luna, no, not this way. So between the characters I listed that I would be prepping for their crowns, Kazuha is the closest to finish.
Nice.
I just need a couple more philosophies of diligence.
Ooh, gotcha.
But everything else is pretty much prepped for him. He's been waiting for those crowns for a very long time.
Ty, you're calling me a whale? Please. Come on. The People's Clorand. The People's Farina. Come on.
Yep. The People's Raiden.
Yeah, the People's Raiden.
And Dia. And Ayaka.
Mm-hmm.
And also Nivea, too. Can't forget about him.
Nope. No, sorry. Alright. Excellent. Alright, floor 11. What's the difference here? Scouts, tower defense, pyro, Stonehide lava trail. Okay. What are the bonuses here? Dendro damage. Okay. You're losing connection, Jenny.
Oh.
Like horrifically losing connection. I can barely hear you. Dendro. I think I'll bring Tainari first half. Ooh. Wait, Dendro? Oh, Dendro. Second half Dendro will be we'll go without Aetham? Sino. No, we'll go with Clorand, I think. Yeah. Now we'll go with Alhaitham. haven't used them in a bit.
Okay, sorry. Discord was being dumb.
Yes, I unfortunately heard it being super dumb. We're just
I
about
tried
to
rejoin
hit
the call,
411.
but it just wouldn't let me. So I had to like close out the app and then re-enter.
Gotcha.
So I was just
That-
like, shit.
That's okay.
Okay, Luna. No. Okay, wait. No.
Remember,
Damn it.
comes first. Make yourself a move. You can run, but you can't hide.
Sorry, my dog. Big, pretty much emergency.
All good.
Let's just say desperate called for desperate measures.
Yeah, I get you.
And she was about to do it on somewhere that was probably going to get me a lot of calls.
Yikes. Not good.
I had to like take her somewhere else nearby. Still not the best area, but better than where she was gonna go. Oh, that was scary.
Flicker.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Let the world collide. Dead with me.
Yeah, most likely to get okay, it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Arlecchino's crowning, or at least that fast, because she's currently at 877 talents.
Gotcha.
I do want to triple crown her, but between just one overflowing mastery
Right?
and having to like focus on other characters that I wanted to build and also Natlin prep, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
I get you.
Oh, and especially, I will say with the battle pass optimizations, that's also another thing I forgot to bring up.
That's okay.
I appreciate the change in the battle pass optimizations.
Oh yeah, likewise. I love it. Like
So
that.
I could focus on getting more ores.
Oh yeah, that's actually. I was thinking about you when I saw that. Like, that is a Jenny upgrade.
Oh, and also the talent books too. Just because, like, not gonna lie, I'm not really in need of certain Sumeru books. So I kind of been stocking up on what'd you call it? Praxis books,
Oh yeah, me too.
or at least gold ones.
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to build up a little bit more of the lower tier ingenuity books,
Mm-hmm. Got you.
but it's nice knowing that we have the option to get other to choose our region of books.
I see everything. The temple of
Oh yeah, it is nice for sure.
Making the turn for the better. You can
Especially
run.
because there isn't going to be time where I'm going to passively, like, it's just a nice way of passively farming other books.
Yeah.
So I would say,
A bitter pill
okay,
to swallow.
even I don't think I'll be able to get Ayaka up to triple crown. So the most realistic crowning when the time comes would be Farina. Just because her prep is already done. It's just a matter of timing.
I got you.
A process of elimination.
Like Farina, Nahida, and Kaz. are my closest. Already finished prepping. But like Arlecchino and Ayaka, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to get theirs finished in time.
Dang, that does suck.
I know. Let's see how much I'm able to like passively farm in like another month. Or at least for Ayaka. Arlecchino's, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish. Let's see how much I can finish for Ayaka when the time comes.
Floor 12. Oh god.
I will say if all else fails, I might be able to give Ganyu her single crown.
Mm. Wait just a second, I'm looking at floor 12.
Let's just say it's better than Abyss Lectors. That's all I'm gonna say.
Definitely does, yeah.
Like, you're gonna be fine. No restrictions, at least.
Yeah, looks like I can bring anything I want.
Yep, pretty much.
Um,
I was able to comfortably bring in my Navia Chiori team for the second half.
yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Navia Churi it is. I'll do the same. Let's see. We'll go double Geo, double Pyro. That's fine. Then first half, probably looking.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of farming for me. Again, mainly in the EXP books.
Yeah, screw it. A lot.
In EXP books sorry, there's a plane.
That's okay.
Yeah, mainly just replenishing resources. I say I was gonna do that, but I never followed up. Or
Hey,
at least
Seth.
fully followed.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Time to shine.
Okay.
Strike a pop.
Well,
Stabilize.
I am excited to see what the patch holds.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
intrigued in what story Natlin will hold. I will also say I really love the soundtrack. Like, Genshin never misses with their music. Like, say what you will.
I agree.
About everything that has happened leading up to Natlin, it's been rough, to say the least.
Solidify.
There's still valid criticism
Settle down.
that bears within, but I think I speak for everybody when I say that the one thing that truly unites us all, that we can all unanimously agree on, is that Genshin never misses with their music.
Never. If they do,
And to me-
it doesn't last for long.
Mm-hmm. That is very true. So, I've seen, I'll just briefly bring this up, but I'm not going to linger too long on it, just because at the end of the day, especially with this quote-unquote boycott, which I use very, very loosely.
It doesn't feel like a boycott.
Like, it was not going to work, and it was never going to work.
This one's got your name on it. Hey there.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. There has been some quote-unquote outrage that feels pretty damn performative. Like, all I'm gonna say is that, like, I'm trying to choose my words very carefully.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, I know some vocal minority is going to take issue with this.
I mean,
Like-
if they're awake at 12 a.m., then go ahead. But
If they ever find this stream anyways.
yeah.
But my point is,
Stabilize.
the fact that they're able to bring people of color, marginalized communities, people who are of marginalized communities into these projects to represent the cultures that they try to take inspiration from.
One with wind and cloud.
I would much rather give representation through that rather. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be wording it like that, but like, I find it more important to give representation through the people they choose to work with and have them represent said art, rather than fully rather than placing focus on just a bunch of pixels on a fictional character.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Because yes, skin tone diversity is still very much an issue, and it is a valid criticism. However, in the conversation of representing culture and ethnic groups, I don't know, maybe this is just speaking as somebody who is mixed and not someone who is of a fully marginalized community. I'm kind of able to see both. I would say personally for me, while showing skin variety is a way of showing cultural diversity, it's not the only way, and it sure as hell is not the only defining factor of a culture. Like, honestly, I would be pretty offended if the only thing people think of my culture is the color of my skin, or how much melanin I have.
I getcha. But yeah, Navia does clear it. Sorry, I was just focused on this.
No worries, don't worry. Sorry, I'm just rambling.
It's okay. I would have been on
I'll end it on.
doing the same.
But I'll end it on this. The fact that people place so much or put over so much emphasis on, because at the end of the day, this is a game we are talking about.
Yes.
Fictional character.
Good old video game. Yep.
Yep. The fact that people are placing even more emphasis on how much melanin and a bunch of pixels has over than the actual groups of people they bring on to their project. Like, they literally brought people of indigenous background, people of color, to for this soundtrack of Natlan. And the fact that people are still dismissing it as like, oh, this feels like a slap in the face just because we still didn't get our waifus who are not black enough. I don't know, like, ignoring that but placing so much emphasis on a fucking video game, not gonna lie, just kind of makes us sound like fucking clowns.
Kinda, yeah.
Because, like, how far are you willing to place a game over the work and efforts of actual people of color?
Apparently quite a bit, unfortunately.
Yep.
Apparently quite a bit.
Like, it's almost giving the same energy. Okay, actually, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Yeah, maybe I should. I already tried holding back, but even then, I still kind of unleashed a little too much.
It's okay. It happens.
And again, if it was a matter of skin diversity, of like kind of like a movie, or or a show, like a reality show or something. But the fact that this is over a fictional game, kind of, the fact that people are making it out to be like a life or death situation, kind of feels a little perfunctory to me.
I agree with you. It does feel weird.
And again, this is not to diminish anybody's disappointment. You're allowed to feel however you feel. However, we just need to remember to take a step back and think this is just a fictional game at the end of the day. And if this really is just as important to you, like if your melanated waifus in a game are just that important to you, I don't know. Personally to me, maybe it'll be best if you find a different game that better presents your morals. Or better reflects your morals. Because going by their roster of characters, or at least going from their logic, you're not gonna find what you're looking for with Genshin, or any other game from Hoyoverse. But hey, that's just for those placing more emphasis on a bunch of pixels, rather than the actual people working in this damn project.
I get that.
Like, that's the real perfunctory part for me. When you place so much more emphasis
Wow,
on
okay. Yeah, sorry, I just got
on
finished.
on a
Okay.
piece of fiction, and completely diminish the work of actual indigenous people part of marginalized communities, people of color. So like, it's things like this that make me feel like this rage, quote unquote outrage, is performative.
No, it is. It definitely feels like it.
It
I'd-
definitely feels like it to me. And
Okay.
again, even going back to like the initial situation with Natlin before, like, I feel things like this is just further splitting the community, the Genshin community, into two literally segregated categories. Like those who are part of marginalized communities and those who take advantage of them.
Yeah.
Like it's the same situation in a different medium. Like we already YouTubers, like, and the fact that we're seeing this in Genshin, I'm just like, here we go with this old song and dance again. Round and round we go. Can't wait to see the next medium with this situation.
Yeah. Let's see. So
That got a little bit longer than I anticipated.
Yeah, it's
I felt like I should have told you to kind of keep me in check,
yeah, it's fine.
because I really ended up rambling a little bit more than I should.
That's okay. It happens.
Hopefully I was able to get what I needed to say out the way.
Yeah.
And of course, these are just my opinions. I'm not, by all means, trying to insinuate my viewpoint is above anybody else, especially for those who are people of color, because as we all know, these kinds of community, we don't always think the same. We are not monolithic.
Yeah.
Should we?
Especially for me, who is of mixed ethnicity. So my view take is going to be extremely different from everybody else. Or at least that's just me, who just sees both sides.
Gotcha. Let me see. We should. I'm just double checking my pity. So we're at 5, 6, 7 out of Emily. And 35 on standard. Hopefully the next polls will be nice to me. Let's see. technically I have like 60 if I include my reserve. Yeah, so I'm close to soft pity again. Hopefully I can see those new animations. That'd be nice.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take this little girl home. She's
Yeah.
already like taking a rest on the concrete.
Likewise, I have to take Muffin and actually put her in the nice AC and not in the hotter than normal. Oh, she needs the AC. I'm gonna go
Alright.
now. Yeah.
Got you. Well, I am gonna go now.
Yeah. Same here. Thanks for sticking around, Jenny.
No worries. Thanks for agreeing to let me call.
No problem.
Alrighty. Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you. There she goes. Alright, so this will be the end for this stream. I'm probably going to try and play some Dokkan tomorrow. Because it's not much to do in like Genshin right now. And Star Rail right now. Zenless maybe. For story quest, maybe. So we'll see what we can do there. Yeah, I was just waiting for John Cho and Star Rail, so I'm not gonna push myself. Yeah, it's the painful wait for Natlan now. Huzzah. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Take care, and good night, everyone. Bye.